powered by the Montana Television Network. This is the Noon News from Montana's news leader.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thanks for joining us on your MTN Statewide News this Tuesday. I'm Jeanelle Slade. Well, a man is in critical condition after a grizzly bear attack in Big Sky yesterday. He was mountain biking on a popular trail in the Spanish Peaks area. He suffered injuries to his face and back and was flown to a hospital in Billings. No word on his condition tonight or today. Fish, Wildlife and Parks officials say it does not appear to be a predatory attack, and the bear likely was not chasing the man. The trail has been closed as an investigation into what happened is going on. Now, the city of Whitefish looks to approve a $65 million budget. However, the city says not much will change for taxpayers. Whitefish City Manager Dana Smith says, while this is a significant increase, the main purpose is to budget for a new wastewater management treatment project. Now, state loans will pay for the upgrade. While the overall budget is increasing, homeowners' fees and rates will not change. The budget goes before a work session tonight. An investigation is underway after a man was shot and killed by police in the Flathead over the weekend. Police arrived at a home in the Keela area Sunday night after reports of gunshots. When they got there, a man began shooting at officers. Authorities returned fire and the suspect was pronounced dead at the scene. 3 officers have been placed on administrative leave. None were injured in that incident. A Montana law stating mailed absentee ballots have to arrive at a county election office by 8 p.m. on Election Day has been overturned by a Billings judge. The ruling came in a lawsuit filed by the Montana Democratic Party and another Democratic group. The suit states the law makes it more difficult for certain people to vote and is an unconstitutional violation of the right to vote. However, Montana Attorney General Tim Fox is asking the ruling be put on hold while he appeals it to the Montana Supreme Court. Fox argues the rules on voting should not be changed so soon before the election. Well, yesterday, the oldest parade in the Bitterroot Valley marked a full century of honoring those who died in service to their country. Now, the Bitterroot's long connection extends from the mid-1800s, where veterans of conflicts as far back as the Spanish-American War and the Civil War are laid to rest in the Corvallis Cemetery. But Monday was especially significant, marking a full century of paying tribute to the departed heroes. Well, the Great Falls Flower Growers and Rainbow Garden Club teamed up to dedicate the second ever Gold Star Memorial in the state of Montana. It is intended for families in the central Montana area who have lost families in service. The marker sits in a bed of red, white, and purple flowers along the west side of the memorial. Now, families are welcome to come view the new addition to the Montana's Veterans Memorial at any time.
We are encouraging family members who are Gold Star families to feel free to come up and take a quiet moment, reflect on the love they have for their family member, and know that we in the state of Montana are giving honor to those family members.
Now, the groups hope to see 3 more Gold Star Memorial markers installed in Montana this year in Stevensville, Glendive, and Cascade. Well, after 4 days of no new confirmed COVID-19 cases across Montana, Yellowstone County reports its 3rd death. A woman in her 80s died from coronavirus complications, marking the 17th death in Montana. As of midnight, there were 21 active cases across the Treasure State. In Wyoming, 8 more people tested positive, but the state saw a number of recoveries as well. 33 people currently have the virus there, and yesterday we reported that number was up to 51. Now, overall, 599 people have recovered from the virus, while 12 have passed away. The Memorial Day weekend marked the first time many people across the country could get outside and enjoy nature since the COVID-19 pandemic kicked in. Well, CBS's Ian Lee has the latest on how the coronavirus hung over the holiday.
The 24 notes of taps rang out across America on Memorial Day, from front lawns, church steps, and cemeteries.
Taps is real hard on a lot of people, including myself, because of the memories. But sometimes sad memories are good memories.
At Arlington National Cemetery, people practice social distancing as President Trump laid a wreath at the tomb of the unknown soldier. He later spoke at Fort McHenry about those who've died from the coronavirus.
We mourn alongside every single family that has lost loved ones, including the families of our great veterans.
Former Vice President Joe Biden wore a mask while visiting a memorial in Delaware.
Thanks for your service.
At the Vietnam Memorial in Washington, veteran Judd Starr says those who died from COVID-19 are also fallen heroes.
Find a common thread that holds us all together, particularly as we face the threat of this virus.
For many Americans, the holiday weekend was their first chance this year to get out and hit the beach.
I feel refreshed out here.
Beachgoers in Hilton Head, South Carolina said they were trying their best to follow the health and safety guidelines.
We try to distance ourselves enough to not have to wear them on the beach, but still people would still come over and you kind of had to, turn away from them.
From California to New York, police were seen breaking up large gatherings and enforcing new local rules. Ian Lee, CBS News.
And stock prices soared this morning. Traders are back on the floor of the New York Stock Exchange today after the coronavirus shut it down 2 months ago. Investors are seeing optimism in vaccine studies to fight the virus. Biotech company Novavax became the latest to announce it is starting human studies. Governor Andrew Cuomo rang the opening bell. Well, the pandemic has prevented the Army from any in-person recruiting events. So esports team has stepped in to fill the gap by using social platforms such as Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook to showcase their skill sets by playing different games and even tournaments. Now, the Army says the online tournaments get the word out about Army opportunities, and then a recruiter can follow up with the people who are playing. It's also attracting people who may not have considered joining the military in the first place. Well, there's still more ahead on your noon news. Mother Nature is bringing us warmer temperatures, and that means more water time. But before you head out, we have some safety tips you need to take along with you. The time now is 12:07, but first, Brett McCrummon is in next with your statewide weather forecast.